Did you know the NFL used to look like this? That the field used to be this small, or that players didn't use helmets. Much has changed throughout the years. So, how did we get here? Well, it all started back in 1892, when the sport was stolen. England made up this crazy game called rugby, using this field and this ball. So, Americans just took everything and called it football. The only difference was, they made football extremely deadly, cause while they both didn't wear any helmets or pads, instead of tackling, football players would fist fight, bite each other's ears off, or even gouge each other's eyes out. It was so bad that by 1906, over 100 people had died from playing football, and thousands of others became disabled. But in 1920, football became a game instead of a crime, when a player named Jim Thorpe formed the first ever pro football league and finally introduced some rules which stopped players from dying so much. They got some shoulder pads and leather helmets, told everyone to stop fist fighting, and legalized passing the ball. So now that things were official, they decided to name the league, calling it the American Professional Football Association, or APFA. Yeah, that name was booty. So 2 years later they changed it, and in 1922, the world was finally blessed with the NFL. Now, there's 14 chapters in the NFL's history, and next up we got 1922, an era where the league was terrible. There was no Super Bowl, no game schedule. Teams would literally play whenever they wanted. And when it comes to players, the pay was so bad, it wasn't a full-time gig. So the league was filled with milkmen and coal miners in jerseys. And let's just say that you were a fan that could look past all of that. Were you really gonna support the Columbus Panhandles, the Moline Universal Tractors, or whatever the hell this is? Yeah, those were real NFL teams. It was impossible to be a fan, and the NFL knew it too, cause the league just wasn't growing. Over the next 20 years, things only got worse. 14 different teams went bankrupt, and those that did survive had to take out loans to pay their players. Plus, the NFL wasn't even the best football league. College football was literally 20 times more popular. It was looking like